Introduction. There's nothing more stressful than having a billion things to do during the day without having even just a second to yourself. The hustle and bustle of everyday life can get to be very overwhelming. There are so many demands placed upon us that it can feel like there is nowhere to turn when we feel like we just need a little bit of breathing room and a chance to relax. Fortunately, there is a solution. No matter how many demands you have placed upon you during the day, meditation is an option that you can easily make the time for. Even just setting aside 5 minutes for yourself can make the difference between a frazzled, miserable mess at dinner time and a balanced, calm person who is ready to take the next step, no matter where it leads. Meditation has become a very popular subject, and for good reason. Everybody is feeling the pressure to succeed and do great in their lives. But the work involved in becoming successful can be enough to make anyone exhausted. We put so much energy into trying to create our best lives that, ironically, we can easily lose sight of the most important part of that, ourselves. By taking the time to learn about meditation and allowing it to be a part of our lives, we can begin to channel our thoughts into more productive patterns and give ourselves the recharge that we need when it seems like life has gotten to be a little bit too much. Meditation is a huge part of a healthy lifestyle. Many successful people swear by its effects. It can help us to completely remap our brains from thinking destructive and negative thoughts to remembering how to see the possibilities in every moment. Not only that, but knowing that we are putting our own mental health first and foremost can be a huge relief. Instead of engaging in negativity, we can take a time out and recenter ourselves to guarantee that no matter what is thrown at us, we are capable of getting where we want to be. Most people aren't sure whether or not they are even able to meditate. They picture themselves having to go into the lotus position and holding it for a long time while not thinking about a single thing. That is a lot of pressure. However, the lotus position is actually a yoga pose that is only meant to enhance the serenity of practitioners of yoga who have utilized it as a training toward a deeper awareness and calm. Beginner meditators do not have to do anything quite that advanced in order to receive the same effects. Rather, meditation can be made very simple. The more often you do it, the easier it becomes. And while it may seem impossible to clear your mind, especially when there's a lot going on in your life, once you get the hang of it, you will be able to recharge in just about any situation. Centering yourself is not as difficult as it sounds. There are not any difficult yoga poses necessary. So, if clearing your mind and improving your life sounds like something you would like to do, then you're in the right place. This guide will show you how. So let's get started. The history of meditation. Meditation is an ancient practice that can be traced to biblical times and beyond. Like many things spiritual in nature, it can be traced back to ancient India, where their healing arts were summarized in texts known as the Vedas. These spiritual books were meant to teach the masses about enlightenment and ways to live your life that can lead to a greater understanding of yourself and the world around you. They were meant to impart wisdom and encourage everybody to live their lives in a peaceful way that benefited not only themselves but society as a whole. This ancient art can be traced back to 1500 BCE as far as written evidence goes. It had its origins in a system of schooling, where students would follow their teachers out into the world, generally isolated in natural places with dense forest and fresh air, so that they could be guided in the art of meditation. It was a very important spiritual practice then and still, and is linked to Buddhist teachings. Indian gurus and their students would study and practice this art of clearing the mind, and ultimately passed on the knowledge to the surrounding countries. Meditation was thought to be incredibly important and taught around the world because of the positive results it yielded in daily life. It is a practice that has proven so beneficial that it has survived thousands of years and has been passed along from culture to culture. It is incorporated in several different religious sects and continues to be a source of peace and understanding even into the modern age. Modern-day gurus teach classes on meditation all around the world. The best part is that there are several different ways you can meditate, so if one way doesn't work for you, then you can try another and see if that is going to do the trick. Some people meditate in pure silence, others with peaceful music and candlelight. Some people might prefer a guided meditation, where someone helps them to focus their thoughts in a direction that is most beneficial to them, while others may choose to hold certain thoughts or intentions in their minds so that they can attract those energies to themselves almost unconsciously. However you choose to use meditation, the implication is clear that it is a practice that works, and it has for a very long time. This art is thousands of years old, and when utilized properly, can really change the way you view yourself in the situations in your life. There is a reason it has survived this long, and that reason is that it is incredibly effective. If it wasn't, it would have died out by now. Are you ready to learn the basics of meditation? This guide will show you how. The benefits of meditation. If you're not quite convinced that meditation is the way to go, that's fine. Just because it's been used for thousands of years doesn't mean you should jump on the bandwagon. If it's scientific evidence you're curious about, then there is plenty of that too. Studies have shown that meditation can not only help to reduce stress and anxiety symptoms, even in people with anxiety disorders, but there is also a correlation between meditation and lower blood pressure. Other scientifically proven benefits of meditation include sounder sleep and even a better memory. And if you are suffering from chronic pain symptoms or any aches and pains in general, meditation has been shown to help manage these and improve your quality of life. Not only that, but people who meditate are less prone to low self-image. They tend to gain more insight into themselves that can help them to structure their lives in a productive way and make choices that truly benefit them and their goals. Meditation can increase your level of emotional understanding and help you to healthily compartmentalize your thoughts and emotions in a way that is constructive. If you find that you are oftentimes overwhelmed by the world around you, meditation is a great way to let go of those stressful feelings and take a moment to recharge and get yourself back on track. Because of the stressful state of the world we live in, a lot of people turn to negative coping mechanisms. It can be very easy to gain access to things that claim to ease our stress, like cigarettes or alcohol or other addictive substances. And a lot of people do turn to these things as their escape. It is easy to do, and these negative things are very accessible in our culture. It is unfortunate how easy it can be to become an addict, even if your addiction is something as innocent seeming as an addiction to unhealthy foods. However, meditation can prove an even better coping mechanism. And if you know or someone you love has an addiction, meditation is actually scientifically proven to help redirect the attention of an addict from a negative substance to one that is not so harmful. Meditation is a great way to help you change the course of your thinking and reprogram yourself to be more mindful and focused on positive changes rather than negative. Addiction can be very difficult to get through alone or without resources, but utilizing meditation as a resource for recovery is a great tool. It can help you look inwardly, hold yourself accountable for your actions, find insight into why you may act the way you do, and the triggers that cause you to reach out to your addiction, and also provide you with a healthy outlet for your stress and anxiety that helps you to feel refreshed and renewed with a better outlook on life without resorting to negative coping strategies like the thing you are addicted to. It may not be a perfect fit or the one thing that will make it possible to quit your addiction or make your life 100% better, but it is definitely something that you can use to your benefit and help you gain insight into yourself and your behaviors so that you can interpret the negative patterns and replace them with positive patterns. Anybody can take a time out and focus on the light in your life rather than the darkness, and doing so has many scientific benefits that will help you to keep moving forward, even when there are times that moving backward might feel like an easier choice. We have the power to create the life we want for ourselves. There's nothing more important than figuring out what it is we are doing to make progress toward our goals and maintaining ourselves and our peace of mind, body, and spirit. Meditation is one of those things that can help get all three, so utilizing it for yourself is an incredible joy. Don't just take the word of this guide for it. Instead, consider implementing it for yourself. If you are curious about the ways you can use meditation for your personal progress, the next few videos will outline the different types of meditations you can use to really get the ball rolling in the right direction so that you can improve your life.